Welcome to channel 69, and you have Big Hurt with the Ghetto Report.
What's up? Big Hurt back with the Ghetto Report. We're gonna start with a quote from Malcolm X because this is a heavy Ghetto Report right here. A man that doesn't stand for anything will fall for everything. Keep remembering that, alright y'all? We wanna start with that. Free punch made dead. You know what I'm saying? Let my boy go. Since we on that, I wanna give a shout out to Blue Boy. He recently went back up north, so one of my comrades went over there and visited him and gave my regards, but I heard he went back up north, so shout out to Blue Boy. Glenn Big Baby Davis, who recently got convicted healthcare reimbursement scheme. Allegedly, he was helping and assisting guys who came in with fraudulent claims and reimbursed them when they really didn't have no injuries and didn't get no work done. So hopefully that's not true. Big Baby get that back on reversal. I think him and two other gentlemen were convicted of that crime. So shout out to Big Baby too. We gonna get right into it. I know y'all been seeing a slew of lawsuits that been going in on celebrities and politicians recently in the last week or so. You know what that's about? That's about basically a law that was passed about a year ago. It's called the Adult Survivors Act. And basically what this law allowed was anybody was abused sexually by a person, no matter how long ago it was. It could be 30 years ago, 40 years ago. They had a 1-year window to come and seek redress through the civil court proceedings because they may have missed seeking redress at the time it happened, whether criminally or civilly. This grace period, I think Governor Hochul signed the bill and it allowed them a 1-year grace period to come in and file these lawsuits. That's why you see a rush of lawsuits being filed. And our attention was actually put on this act and this bill when Cassie filed the lawsuit against Diddy, which he settled a day later. So that really put the attention on in the spotlight. But that's why you see a slew of lawsuits going in. So those that were seeking redress had to rush and get these claims in. So that's what that was all about. And basically, we seen a lot of them go in. Before I get to Diddy, I want to talk about Mayor Adams, who recently a woman filed a claim against him, saying that he alleged her in 1993, which is like 30 years ago. The mayor came on the news. At first, he was mum about the incident because I guess he was listening to his counsel. Because a lot of times, people be wanting to speak and clear their name, but they be getting advice from attorneys who say, listen, don't say anything that can hurt you, because really, you don't have to say anything, because you, in a court of law, you have the presumption of innocence, and it's the prosecutor's job to prove guilt. But us being regular people, especially those from hood, we want to say our part, you know what I'm saying? Say that we're innocent, and even when people guilty, they say they're innocent, but in any event, I know he wanted to come out and speak, but he held his tongue for a couple of days, and he recently came out and spoke and said, listen, that it absolutely did not happen, and it's absolutely not true. He was a police officer most of his career before becoming mayor, and he would not do that to anyone. So we just want to say that anybody can file a lawsuit. You can walk in the court and file a lawsuit. You can sue anybody can sue anybody. So just because a suit has been lodged against somebody, don't take it as an admission of guilt or like it's a fact or anything. They have to have their day in court, and the person who's filing the suit, who basically is the complainant, has to prove this case, you know what I'm saying? And the person that's being accused have their day in court and they get to defend the accusation. So just because a lawsuit has been filed, let's not get ahead of ourselves and just write off everybody as guilty, you know what I'm saying? So Mayor Adams vehemently denied that happened, and I guess we'll see the outcome of that. I also want to say the woman who filed the suit against Adams, she's allegedly had filed several suits in the past. They said she filed a suit against her employer, she filed a suit against an airline, and the way they saying it, like she's a serial lawsuit filer, so maybe that'll have some credence on these current accusations. A video also recently surfaced with Akon on the Daily Motion, where Akon pulled a young girl out from the audience and was dry humping on stage, like simulating a sex act. They saying allegedly that the girl was 14 years old. So the things, that's why we bring this up, because we like Akon and we want to say entertainers have to be careful, because a concert goer going to your concert, she may look like an adult. That's why you gotta be careful pulling people out of audiences and simulating sex acts. And I know you get hyped and it might have been a song that's sexually charged, but you gotta be careful, because now you find out the girl's a minor, now you're looking crazy out here, you know what I'm saying? So we want that situation going on with Akon to be an example for entertainers, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bring a woman that's part of the act and simulate it with her. You know what I'm saying? And also, they shouldn't be 14-year-old girls at them concerts, kids at these concerts anyway, when you're going to see an entertainer that has a sexually charged show. So, you know what I'm saying, the parents, the promoters, the people that's at the door, they bear a little responsibility there too, because Akon probably thinking that there's no minors at the concert. So we just want to just keep everything in perspective and give our opinion here at the Ghetto Report. And we want to just make sure that everybody gets their due diligence.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Big Hurt, I want to give y'all a quick hood public service announcement. You like what we've been doing at the channel, you know what I'm saying, STAYFLY Nation, subscribe, put some subs on there, you know what I'm saying, participate. And if y'all want to see Big Hurt in any type of situation, holler at us and tell them what you'd like to see Baby Boy and Big Hurt in. Big Hurt and Baby Park is everything. Also, we were debating one of Puffy's prior artists, a gentleman that was with the band. He came out recently. He came out a couple of years ago. He's been venting about what he felt Diddy did to him, like he wasn't treated fairly. But he's came out recently with all these new accusations being lodged against Diddy, and he made some interesting points that we debated at the Ghetto Report, where he was saying that the Making of the Band, like they had a TV show, Making of the Band, and he said that Diddy made somewhere between 44 million and 70 million off the show. And him and his bandmates were forced to divide up like $500,000. So he's saying that he don't feel like they were justly compensated, right? And the gentleman, I see the gentleman, he was crying in some videos. I see a lot of trauma with this gentleman, right? And what I want to say is, like, a lot of times in the hood, right, when we come from these ghettos, we thinking that going to see psychologists, doctors, and just airing out this stuff is like it's taboo. When really, all you really need is some counseling. You know what I'm saying, to get past this stuff. Because if this stuff is bothering you, like the gentleman said, he felt that Diddy took advantage of him when he sent him on the juniors to get the cheesecake walk. And that, everybody thought it was funny, but he said what that had to do with music. We trying to become musicians. So he took advantage of us. So I understand the gentleman's take on that. He said years later when guys were saying cheesecake to him, he want to fight him. So that's right there. He's scarred. He has something that he's carrying around. So you may need counseling to get past that. And we're not weighing whether Diddy did anybody unfairly or treated them fairly. But we just want to say that maybe that you needed counseling. That's what, answer that phone over there, y'all. Know what I'm saying? Is that for Big Hurt?
I think that's Diddy calling. Diddy calling.
That's my man right there. Hold on. We do this at the Ghetto Report because this hood shit. Drac, what up? I'm up at the studio filming Ghetto Report right now. Oh yeah. All right. So hit me. Excuse me. That was the homie Drac hitting me with some news. But anyway, before I wrap it up, I just wanna put a cap on it, right? If you're going through these things and this stuff is bothering you from years ago, you might need counseling and therapy. Don't take it as a taboo. Everybody needs therapy. We're human beings. That's not just for Caucasians. Black people need therapy too, because mental health is very important. And I think if black folks and poor people and people in these lower economic communities win and deal with their mental health properly, we wouldn't have as much violence. So take it from Big Hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not against counseling. I'm going to get me some counseling later. But in any event, if you think you need counseling, you're dealing with old issues and scars that are not healing, go and get some counseling and protect your mental health. This has been another edition of the Ghetto Report. This is Big Hurt and I'm out.
Give me a minute, man. Easy peasy. Y'all know me by now, man. You know I'm gonna invade the set anyway. What's up? It's easy peasy, y'all. Yo, I'm still selling the I Can't Breathe shirts. Yo, just like the Jewish community, we can't forget either. So I still got them about a dozen. Listen, don't wait till they choking you, and then you want to support again. The I Can't Breathe campaign is still going on. Get the shirts from Easy Peasy. These are still $5. I still got dozens. Easy peasy. Just like the Jewish community, we must never forget either. Holla at me. Easy peasy, I'm out.